Hello, Turbulence Student Ministry. I know we're not meeting in person for the next couple of weeks due to the ongoing coronavirus, but I'm going to do a couple of these short sermon videos so we can continue to connect with one another and grow in our faith even during this time. Just a couple of announcements before we start. First off, due to things being shut down and the coronavirus and all that, we will not be having our game work tonight coming up. Hoping to reschedule it for the summer. We'll have another time where we can all gather together and have that fun opportunity. Also, for our summer camp coming up this summer, Student Life Camp, we have an extra month until you need to let me know that you're coming. So it was going to be the end of this month, but now we actually have another month, so we're looking at the end of April. So you have another month to decide whether or not you're going to go to camp, and I hope that you all can join us. So what I want you guys to do is to imagine a long row of dominoes. If you've seen one of those videos online with the thousands upon thousands of dominoes and the painstaking amount of time it took to set each one of those up. You see, a row of dominoes really isn't that interesting until something changes. Yes, it's impressive to set up thousands and thousands of individual dominoes in place, but the coolest part isn't until those dominoes start to fall. You see, it doesn't matter that those dominoes are there, just standing there. What matters is the impact that they have on the domino in front of them. And the same is true for us. You see, a lot of us feel like we don't have anything we can do during this time. We're just standing there waiting for something to happen to us, for the dominoes to fall. But the truth is, each one of us can have an impact on somebody else. You see, the truth is, each one of us can have an impact on the people around us. Even as teenagers or young adults or leaders, we can all change our environment. The coronavirus has made our world completely different than it was a few short days ago. We're stuck at home. Schools are closed. We can't go out to restaurants. We have to order all of our food by delivery. But like those dominoes, if we were to just lean in and make an impact around the people around us, things could radically change. That first domino has no idea of the impact it's going to have in that entire chain of dominoes. And the same can be true for us. One small act of kindness and love towards another person could radically change our environment, our community, and even our world. And if right now you yourself are fearful, are anxious, you don't know what the next day holds, you don't know whether or not you're going to be able to take your AP tests, get back on your sports teams, finish the school year, maybe even graduate, then I say to you that God hears your concerns. He knows exactly what is going on in your life, and He cares about you deeply. You see, God isn't sometimes distant from this, like separated out, thinking that we can just all fend for ourselves. No, God is radically involved in your life right now. We may be scared, we may be frightened, we may not know what the future holds, but we trust in a God who does. In 1 John chapter 4, starting in verse 16, it says this: God is love. Whoever lives in love lives in God and God in them. And this is how we have a love that is made complete among us, so that we'll have confidence on the day of judgment. In this world, we are to be like Jesus. There is no fear in love, but perfect love drives out fear. The one who fears is not made perfect in love, but we love because He first loved us. You see, we have a God who cares about us deeply, who is showing His love even now in the midst of our fears, in the midst of our anxiety, in the midst of our hurt, in the midst of our confusion and our pain. We have a God who sees us and loves us and cares about us deeply. And we are called to do the same. Just like those dominoes waiting to make an impact, our love could start a chain reaction that could change this situation. Yes, the coronavirus has radically changed our life. It's led to confusion, to anxiety, and pain. But as followers of Jesus, we are called to respond with love, with encouragement, with support. We can be people who change this situation. We can kick off that chain of dominoes. So I want to challenge you. After finishing this video, I want you to do two things. First, send a text, send a snap, post on somebody's Instagram with a comment of encouragement to someone in your life. Think about someone in your life who could really use a note of love and care right now, and send it. And second, I want you to do this. If you're stuck at home, if you're wondering how you're going to deal with your family for the next couple weeks, be a source of peace in your household. Yes, it's going to be hard. Yes, it's going to be challenging. Yes, your parents and your siblings are going to get on your nerves. But be a source of peace in your family. Because God loves each one of us so much, and He wants us to do the same. So send an encouraging note to someone anyway, and be a source of peace in your household. I love you guys so much. I'm so bummed we can't meet together over the next couple weeks. But if I can do anything for you, if you need some household goods, if you need some food, if you need me to order you some Uber Eats, let me know. If you need somebody to hang out with, we can go hang out somewhere. We'll stay 6 feet apart, don't worry, we'll social distance. But if you're bored, let me know. I'd love to hang out with you. I'd love to go get coffee and walk around a park with you, whatever. It's a great opportunity for us to hang out because I don't want you to feel like you have to be alone. We are not alone. Despite not meeting together, we are still a community of teenagers, of young adults, of leaders saying we follow Jesus and we are going to love like Jesus in our community. Thanks so much for listening, guys. Like I said, if you need anything, let me know. I would love to connect with you during this time. And I hope you listen to our next message. Thanks. Bye.